Pore Professional. You don't even know what it's called.
Professional. It's professional.
It's the Pore Professional Pore Primer.
Pore Filler Primer.
Oh.
Pore Filler? Oh, Pore Primer.
And that is it, guys. So as I said, I'm really feeling my look right now. I feel like my skin looks really healthy. I make a list. Chai! Hello and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Erica, and basically I come out with new videos every Sunday. I talk about beauty a lot, but I also like tackle all sorts of different topics under the sun. If you want to know more about me, go back to my very first video. It's just 8 minutes long and I give you a detailed background about myself and why I started this YouTube family. But again, if it is your first time here, please do hit that subscribe button and help me grow my YouTube family. So today I am doing a review of all of Benefit Cosmetics' best products. I created this makeup look using almost entirely all Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm going to be showing you step by step in a while how I created this look so you can learn how to do it as well. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about each product that I'm going to be using. So obviously I've tried a few Benefit Cosmetics products in the past, but to be honest with you, I haven't tried many. So it is going to be the first time for me to try many of these products, and I'm going to give you my honest feedback on every single one of them. So if you're ready, let's get into it.
Girls, we run this mother. Girls, we run this mother.
Okay, so let's begin with the base. Something that Benefit is quite famous for, aside from their brow products, is their pore primer. It's the Pore Professional Pore Primer. I've tried this before, obviously, because it's an iconic product of theirs. I've even used it on a couple of videos on my IG, I believe. I'm sure some of you have tried it. If you're real makeup addicts, let me show you exactly how it works. So I'm going to show you a very gross close-up of my area here. I have so many open pores I cannot begin to tell you. And I'm going to show you like a before and then an after. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that's the magic that this product does, and I told you that's why it's quite iconic, very popular product. I can tell you that it feels really lightweight, so it's not going to be a problem under foundation. I have tried many pore filling primers, obviously because I have really enlarged open pores around this area. I've tried many. Some really work miraculously as well, but they feel a bit heavy and a bit sticky, and they don't really work well under foundation. Like, they make the foundation move or they make the foundation cake. But this really works very well under foundation, just because, I guess, of the texture, because it's really like lightweight. I only apply it in this area because this is the area where I have a lot of open enlarged pores. Okay, so that is Benefit's Pore Professional, very famous pore primer. Really one of the best pore filling primers out in the market. Okay, moving on now to their Hello Happy Flawless Brightening Foundation. So this foundation gives you medium coverage. It also has SPF 15. So I was hearing a lot about it when this was first launched. I really wanted to try it. I haven't tried it. So it will be the first time that I'm trying it on with you now on camera. I got the shade number 4 for this. And I have the mini bottle right here, so you can definitely get it in a bigger bottle. Yeah, my skin is definitely looking better around the nose area with that primer, and I'm just going to apply first. Let's do one side first, and then I'm gonna buff this out with a brush. So for this, I'm using my Zoeva 102 Silk Finish Foundation brush, and I'm just going to dab it on like this. All right, so if you guys have better skin, you don't really need to use a lot of product, but I am a woman who needs a lot of coverage because of all of my pigmentation, so I tend to start out with a bit more foundation because I know I'm going to use all of it anyway. So what I can tell you is that this is feeling very comfortable and very lightweight. Remember, it's the first time that I'm trying it out. Very lightweight, but hey, it's giving me good coverage for such a lightweight foundation. It is supposed to be medium coverage, but I can say like this can probably build into a full coverage foundation. Looks really good, right? So far, I mean, if you compare this side of my face to this side of my face, there's pretty good coverage. It's not very matte, but it's not very dewy. So I'd say like the finish is quite natural. So medium to full coverage, natural finish. You know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. To be honest with you, I thought like it would be very, very sheer, just because I'm very particular about like the coverage of my foundations. You guys who already follow me, you know that I'm very particular about the coverage. Like when a foundation says it's medium and for me it seems very sheer, I get really disappointed because I expect like medium, or when a foundation says it's full coverage, I expect like full on coverage, and I get disappointed when to me it seems like a medium coverage kind of foundation. But I think this really does quite well for what it claims to be. Really evens out my skin. I didn't even need to use a sponge. Usually I'll use a sponge to like further blend it out, but this time the brush really worked quite well. So you can see I'm done with this half of the face. It really evened out the color of my skin. It hid my pigmentation, but yet it still looks so natural, and it feels very lightweight. It smells good as well. There's not a very strong scent. So if you're very particular about scents, about smell, you're gonna like this. Okay, so far so good. It's gonna look a little bit more matte once I've set it, but I'm gonna proceed now to the concealer. And so for the concealer, I'm going to try Benefit's Bowing Cakeless Concealer, which I've always wanted to try just cause like the packaging is so cute. I super love the packaging, and I've heard really good reviews about this, so let's see if it lives up to the hype. So underneath my eyes, I usually just apply the concealer here where there is some depth. I don't really have dark circles, but I do have this line of indentation here and here, like it really is quite sunken. So I like to apply concealer there like of a lighter shade so that it protrudes, and the sunken area, instead of receding, it looks like it has come out or it has protruded. You need to apply a light color and able to do that. Oh, this is very light for me, but you know me, I can make things work. Even when I get the wrong shade of things, I'm usually able to make it work. But it is very light. The shade is number 3. Okay, so if you are my skin tone, you'd probably want to get a number 4. So I'm going to blend that out now with a damp beauty blender, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about the texture and the finish afterwards. Okay, so the texture, again, like the foundation, is very lightweight. It's very liquidy, I must say, so it's more of really like a liquid concealer than a cream concealer. The coverage though is quite good for a lightweight concealer and for a liquid concealer. Usually like your lightweight liquid concealers will only give you very sheer coverage, but like the foundation, I'm finding that this is really giving you good coverage for the kind of texture that it has. And the great thing about lightweight concealers is that it doesn't cake underneath your eye area, because you know, like especially if you have a lot of lines underneath your eyes, if you use like heavy concealers, they tend to crack and leave lines, very ugly to look at. But this kind of lightweight concealer really doesn't leave any caking at all. It looks quite flawless, especially after you blended it. So I do suggest blending this kind of concealer, this particular concealer, with a damp blending beauty blender. Really works. I'm actually really liking this concealer. It looks quite good. Okay, I've set everything with just a random pressed powder just to make the look a little bit more matte and a little bit more seamless. And now I'm going to proceed to do my brows with a very famous, very popular Benefit Brow Styler. If you know me very well, you know that I don't really deviate from how I usually do my brows and from the usual products that I use to do my brows. So this is going to be a challenge for me. Hopefully I'm going to be able to make it work, and hopefully I'm still going to be able to make my brows look on point. So I got the shade number 3. So the Benefit Brow Styler, in case you haven't used it yet, if you're one of those few people who are living under a rock and haven't heard of it or even used it, it's got 2 ends. So it's got the pencil crayon end, which is retractable, and then it has got the powder, which I think like you can use either, or you can use both, which is what I'm going to try to attempt. Okay, so I am going to draw my tail using the pencil. That's how I normally do my brows, because like I said, I don't have a tail. They're very short. If you do have a tail, all you need to do is enhance your tail. The tail should be like the most intense part of your brow, and the head should be the softest part of your brow, so that you don't, you know, create like very in harsh brows. You want that kind of like gradation of color going from light to dark. This is working quite well for a pencil. I usually don't like pencils. I usually use like a liquid gel kind of product because it's just easier for me. It stays on longer. But this is quite pigmented, as you can see. It's not taking me forever to do. It's quite soft. Okay, I actually like it, and now I'm scared that my daughter's gonna steal this from me. I must find a very good hiding place. Oh no, someone's gonna make a cameo.
Okay, she needs to give it to me because I need it. I don't have any more brow products.
Her previous brow products also came from me.
They're all empty now. They're like 3 sticks gone.
Okay, thank you. I like it, you guys. I like it. Okay, it glides on really smoothly. I didn't exert a lot of effort like I usually do when I use a pencil. Oh my god, it takes me so long. And like usually really when I use a pencil, any kind of pencil, whether it's waxy like this, whether it's soft like this, or whether it's hard, I usually exert a lot of effort. But while I was doing that, did you think that I exerted? Did it look like I was exerting a lot of effort? I seriously wasn't. And it's really, really good texture. I mean, pigmentation. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna continue with the rest of my brow. So I'm gonna fill in ever so lightly, like up here. I'm doing the exact technique that I do when I use my usual like liquid gel product, actually. Filling in on top so that it's even there. Filling in on the bottom so it's even there because I have some sparseness. And I usually leave the head over here just blank. I don't usually apply color there, otherwise it's gonna look very harsh. Do you know what I mean? You know when there's so much hype around certain products and some products really don't deserve the hype? There are a lot of instances wherein that's the case. But I think in this case, this really does deserve the hype. I mean, hello Erica, how did you not get into this before? I'm gonna try the powder part now. Oh, you know, people from Benefit, I'm sorry if I'm not using this correctly, this powder part. I didn't do my research probably, but okay, I can use it for the head of my brows. Ooh, that's nice. Just to like color in. Ooh, that's nice. I'm saying that's nice. But I think like this is for people who already have like probably very full brows, no issue with sparseness, and they just want to tint their brows a bit or soften the color of their brows a bit. That's how you use the powder. So I'm using it to lightly go over like any sparseness and like here on the head to make the whole effect lighter. I mean softer. Okay, so I've done my brows. If you've been following me, you know that I tend to do my brows a little bit thicker because I think like thick brows are one of the secrets to looking younger. Okay, moving on now to another very popular product from Benefit. It's their Hoola Bronzer. This is such a cute product. It's very, very saleable. I mean, people love it. Inside the product, it comes with its own little brush, and you're supposed to like sweep the product across the entire face if you want a very nice bronzed look. So later on, I am going to use the brush and I am going to bronze my face, not my entire face, but like the sides of my face. But for now, I'm also going to use this bronzer on the eyes. And I just wanted to showcase the versatility of this product. Love that it has a mirror inside as well, so I can just go ahead and use this mirror. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to accentuate my crease using this product just like this with a nice blending brush. So you just do that on your actual crease above your eye socket. And I love how blendable this is. Super blendable, guys. Very nice pigmentation, very soft, very fine, and that is looking so natural. Oh my god, I'm loving my look for today. Right, so this product is matte, and usually I have a hard time blending matte eyeshadows very seamlessly on my eyes at least, but this is really blending out like a dream. Alright, so I've just created this really nice contour for my eyes. And now I am going to use this really cute, oh my god, I'm so in love with all of their packaging. This is the Cookie Silky Fine Powder Highlighter, which yes, I will be using as a normal highlighter on my cheeks later on, but for now I'm also going to use it on my eyes. So again, it comes in the same packaging with that cute little mirror and a cute little brush. And so what I'm going to be doing is that I am going to be applying this shimmery product this highlighter on the corner of my eye here and blending it toward the middle of my eyelids. Okay, so this particular highlighter is very frosty. It's like a white silverish shade. If you're going for that kind of shade, this would be perfect. Again, it comes on very lightly, pigmentation is good, blendability is excellent. I'd say be a little bit light-handed when you apply it. I was too excited, I put on a lot of product right away. Very, very easy, simple to achieve, but I'm not yet done. So I'm now going to try, for the very first time, their roller liner eyeliner. So this one is a mini. And I'm gonna line my eyes. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a wing, not too huge. First time for me to try their liner. There you go. So it comes on really smoothly. It's an intense black. Like the tip is very pointed, so it's easy for you to achieve like a wing, and it's easy for you to get like a precise line. The only thing that I am having difficulty with is like the shortness, because it's a mini one, so like it's hard for me to control my gesture because it's short. If it were longer, then it would be easier for me like to control what I'm doing. Okay, so I've curled my lashes and now I am going to apply the mascara. I am so excited to try this. It's their Bad Gal Bang Volumizing Mascara. Hello, don't you love the packaging? The wand is long and thin. Not your usual wand for a volumizing mascara, because like for very volumizing mascaras, usually the wand is very fat. Okay, so this is quite thin. And let's see how it performs. Okay, I can definitely see, and perhaps you can also see, that it is definitely fattening up my lashes. It is also lengthening my lashes. So I don't know if we should just call it a volumizing mascara. I think it's like both volumizing and lengthening. I mean, even more lengthening for me than volumizing. The only thing for me is that it's not separating my lashes. Like, it's not a defining mascara. When I say defining mascaras usually like really help to separate the very few lashes that I have already and make my lashes look like more abundant. So what this mascara is doing is really volumizing, thickening, and lengthening, but not separating my lashes. So it's not bad. Like I said, if you have abundant lashes already, like you have a lot of hair there, then this could be a really good mascara for you. I super love the packaging. I mean, packaging alone, I'm gonna use it already just because of the packaging. But I must be honest and say that I do like another one of Benefit's mascaras better. It's the one that I've tried previously. It is also from the Bad Gal range. It's the Bad Gal waterproof one. I used this already. I used it up already. There's just probably a little left. But this really worked a lot for me, much better, because it really separated and defined and enhanced the lashes that I already have, or the few lashes that I have. I'm just gonna go back to my Hoola bronzer a little bit now, and using this little pointed eyeliner brush, I'm just gonna create some color underneath my lash line. Alrighty, I'm about done with my eye makeup, and I'm gonna sweep some of this bronzer, the highlighter, and I've got some blush as well on my cheeks. And I'm gonna bronze the sides of my face. Okay, very easy to use. Super simple. That was easy. That was quick. And if you like to do like an entire face bronzing, I imagine this is gonna work really easily as well, because the product, the powder, the pigment is really soft. It's very fine. So it's gonna look like super natural. And you see that? That looks so good. And you know me, I love creating contour on my face. I love looking sculpted. Next up, I'm so excited to use this blush. It is the California blush, and you see this packaging, it is divine. Super cute. And that is what it looks like inside, if that's not the cutest thing ever. Of course, guys, I mean, I know this stuff isn't new. I'm talking about all of it like it's brand new in the market, but it's the first time for me to try a lot of these products. I'm gonna use a blush brush to apply this. I mean, it breaks my heart just even to like use it because the packaging is so cute. So I'm gonna apply it to the apples of my cheeks. It smells good. Is it supposed to smell like that? It smells like getting a tan. I mean, it smells like the beach or something. And oh my gosh, this color is beautiful. I was not expecting this. Pigmentation is so fine. It's like a peachy gold kind of color. Really goes well with my skin. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm totally hiding this so my daughter doesn't steal it. Ganda, no? Beautiful. Oh my god. You know how sometimes the pigments of these blusher, the highlighting powders, are really big and you can see like big sparkles? This is not the case at all. It is so fine. It looks so natural. Oh god, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. How did I not ever use this before? Okay, so hands down, this is my favorite product that I've tried so far in this video. Okay, gonna move on now and go back to the cookie highlighter. I am gonna use that to highlight my face a bit more. Although like I don't really need to because like this blush already gives me natural highlight, but you know, I wanna maximize these products and I'm maximizing the review that I'm giving you guys. I'm gonna apply a little bit with a very fluffy brush down here. Okay, so if you have a cool skin tone, this is probably going to work better for you because it's so frosted, like it's white. My skin tone is very warm, so my skin tone works better with like gold tone highlighters, not necessarily with like very frosted and white tone, but like as usual with all of the other products that I've tried, the texture is very fine, pigmentation is good. Okay, I've popped on some lashes just to make my eyes more dramatic a bit. I'm gonna go back in again with the cookie highlighter and I'm gonna apply a bit to here. That works wonderfully. Yes, okay, to add some more emphasis to the eyes, a little bit of the drama. Okay guys, I am done, and like I said, I'm really feeling my look today. I feel like my skin looks really healthy, very glowy. I also am digging the eye makeup that I did. You see that it was done very simply, but still really enhanced my eyes. Only used 2 colors, and I love how versatile the bronzer was because I could use it on my eyes as well, and the highlighter. So yes, you get them as a bronzer and a highlighter, but you can still totally use them for the eyes. So overall, I must say that these Benefit products that I tried have exceeded my expectations, especially like the foundation. I would say really exceeded my expectations. I really thought it would be very sheer and not something that I would be using like in real life, but seeing that it did give me good coverage and the finish is quite natural looking, I am definitely going to be using this on a daily basis. My favorite product that I tried has to be the blush. It is gorgeous, just gorgeous. I love it so much. It's a really good find for me today. So guys, be sure to check out Benefit Cosmetics in Singapore. They are in all of the Sephora stores. In the Philippines, they have their own boutiques. I know they have one in Mega Mall. I'm not really sure where else. It's not a super expensive brand. It's not very cheap either, so you may need to save some money or ask them as gifts when you've got a special occasion. But basically, I'm really loving how natural everything looks, and again, how glowy my skin is. And my fun Filipino word of the day is pabebe. Pabebe simply means that you are, when you're acting like shy, when you're just pretending to be shy, but you aren't really shy in real life, but you know you're acting like you are. You're acting like you are shy and you're innocent and you're all cute like that. That is pabebe. You want to be adorable, so you're acting all cutesy and you're basically a cutie wannabe, okay? So that is my fun Filipino word of the day, pabebe. And my shout out today goes to Miss Kath Sarita. Hi girl, thank you for all of your support, and you guys may want to check out her YouTube channel as well. If you want a shout out, please let me know in the comments down below and I will give you a shout out very soon. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram as well if you haven't. I had so much fun filming this video. Big shout out to my friends at Benefit in Singapore. Thank you guys.